Hello, hello. Hi, welcome back. Kelly Joe, Sunshine Joe 420 on YouTube, TikTok, Kelly Joe Monahan, everywhere else pretty much. How are you? Hi, Rochelle. This is a continuation of a personal birth chart reading. This is still for my dear girlfriend. I'm sorry, girl. But it's all good. It's all good. This is for Rochelle. Rochelle, we already have posted about your sun in Leo and your moon in Gemini. Now we are going to get into your Mercury. So Mercury is the planet of communication and planning and anything like verbal technology as well. So your Mercury is in Virgo. It's very repetitive in your chart. You will see. Um, the expression for Virgo is I organize. If you do see me looking down, I'm just looking down at my notes, everybody. So here we go. Analyzing, discussing, concluding, understanding is yo thing. Super great sign to have in Mercury, I wrote. Logic is key and accuracy is the lack. Spending so much time trying to keep everything in order is going to create a nitpicky, nervous energy. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's okay to want to have control and organization and understanding over the things in your life. Who doesn't? But when you take it to the extreme where it's like driving you insane and it's over things that, like, you know what I mean? Yes, you do. You just know that you can do shit better than most people, and people do not learn that way. You know that. I know that your background is education and like tutoring and teaching, and you know that the only way, the number one way of somebody being able to really understand something in verbally or a task is for them to fully engulf themselves in their language that they learn in. Now, some people learn from listening, some people learn from touching, interacting. And for you, the people in your life, you're kind of like, well, I'll just do it. And it kind of gets to the point where you're doing like everything without people even noticing or realizing that you're doing these things for them because you're just doing it automatically and then you're holding it against them for doing it. And that is very unfair. So you have to allow people to do their own thing. Okay? We know you're great. It says you have lots of friends. You're very smart, exciting, logical, and motivated. And people that you find yourself friends with for life will have those similar characteristics. I wrote a good old debate is your ideal of a Friday night. And I mean, like speaking at this debate, leading this debate, not listening. And as much as you are an endless pit of curiosity, you love to learn, you love to engage, you love to ask questions, you love to explore. Sometimes people find that aggressive and get defensive because they feel as if you are trying to like question their thing or what they're doing or what they're trying to bring to the table. And you have to surround yourself with people who are higher minded and like are just able to kind of handle the heat, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm down for the count, but other people will be offended by that because they just feel so, I don't want to call them weak, but it's just the word that keeps coming to my mind. But I know that you'll understand what I'm saying. You love learning and interacting and contributing on a higher intellectual level, and don't ever stop. Friends come and go in your life, but they will always reference you. That is something that is such a gift for you. You bring such light and such tremendous space that makes people feel so seen, so loved, so freaking good that for the rest of their life, whether you were friends for 7 days, 7 hours, 7 years, your whole entire existence, like you are the person that one they think about all the time, or two, they're constantly like literally referring to out loud. And you should feel pride in that. Do not ever feel like you need to like simmer down or like, no, 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 no. That is your gift. You were meant to do that in life. You are dynamic. Your mental organization is motherfucking fuego. You got that shit. You need people to understand and respect that. Patience is your virtue, which, can I have some? Can I have a little bit? Slow and steady wins your race, and you have no problem. You are able to stop and like on a road trip with Justin. Okay, here's an example. On the way home from Florida, we went to Florida. I was like 8 months pregnant. Yeah, 8 months pregnant. It was July. We had all of the kids in the Tahoe, and he made us drive all the way home from Florida to Illinois. It was like, I don't know, like 20 hours, I think. Maybe not that much. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But I wanted to stop so bad. And he was just like, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Another example of just like anytime that we're like in the car or doing anything, I'm like, oh, let's stop. Let's do this. And he's like, no, we gotta go. Me and you can understand the beauty of a cute little nifty corner store, thrift store ahead. You know what I mean? Yeah. So keep enjoying that and keep smelling those flowers and have people in your life that allow you to do that for sure. You now, I said, never forget that it is a superpower to have your honest, forward looking, curious soul. Never stop. Never stop learning. Never stop exploring. Never stop growing. Leaders are the definition of a leader essentially is somebody who can unlock the greatness in other people, and that is you. You have the ability to communicate in such a beautiful, fluid form that makes people just feel so good. And I thank you so much for bringing that to this world. Gratitude, my friend. And the last thing I wrote for your Mercury in Virgo is I wrote Curious George. I do not know where that came from when I was writing it, but I wrote Curious George question mark. So cute. My nephew, Sebastian, he's gonna be 12 now, but he used to watch Curious George, and I remember thinking like, oh my god, like what a little naughty fuck. Like he told you to stay out of there, but him was just so curious, right? He was just so cute with his little hat, and he never had ill intention. He never meant to pour that 10 pound of flour bag. You know what I mean? He never meant to do that. He just truly wanted to learn to, you know, and that is just like, that's you. I just love that. I hope you love that. It's random. So we're going to stop there because I said I'm going to break these down so I'm going to break them down. That is part 3 for your Mercury in Virgo. Come back to check out more. Sunshine Joe 420.